Have you ever started something, but then life got in the way? Maybe it was a degree program, a new career, or writing a book. And now it feels daunting to get started again because you've lost momentum. Well, in this video, I'm going to encourage you to start again. And even though it feels daunting, I'm going to share with you why you will not be starting from scratch. I'm Denise Renee, author, writing coach, and your business book bestie. I help professionals write books that highlight their expertise and create what's next for their career, business, or brand. This video is one piece of the puzzle, so let's jump in. Hey besties! So I'm doing something different today. For one thing, it's a voiceover video. And for another thing, I'm sharing with you something that I reserve for my email newsletter subscribers. Now, I'm pretty transparent here on YouTube, but my email subscribers get a little bit more of an intimate side to me. And I share more of the things that I'm going through in real time. So if you're not on my email list and you just want to get my updates and you want to get my weekly encouragement, head over to writingwithdeniserenee.com, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the box to sign up for my email newsletter. Just drop in your email and sign up. And I'll see you first thing every Monday morning. But I wanted to bring you the email that I shared yesterday because I feel like it needs to go out to a wider audience. The subject of my email was stop feeling bad about starting over. So let's get into it because you're not starting from scratch. Now, bestie, I don't know about you, but for me, life is lifing right now. Now, if you've never heard that term before, it simply means that life is doing what life typically does. Throw lots of challenges our way. It can be downright overwhelming and depressing at times. And I'm not going to lie. I had a mini meltdown a few days ago. Thankfully, though, I have people to turn to who help me remember who I am, what I'm capable of, and why I'm here. Whenever I get into a spot like this, I look back at where I've been and marvel at how good God has been to me and how I've been blessed to be where I am today. It may not be impressive to others, but it is to me. A day after my mini meltdown, I came across an interview I recorded 5 years ago. I was searching for my name on YouTube, looking for another piece of content I had created. As I rewatched the interview, I was stunned at myself. It could have been recorded last week because the things I say now, I was saying then. And at that time, I wasn't actively promoting myself or my business. I had just begun my 5-year hiatus and was only working with referrals. I agreed to the interview as a favor to the host because we were in the same networking group. As I watched this forgotten interview, a wave of shame tried to wash over me. My business hadn't grown much since that time. Well, duh, you were on hiatus, I reminded myself. But I marveled how I've essentially picked back up where I left off. I heard myself say the same elements of the message I share today. When I resumed promoting myself around this time last year, I was down on myself for being on such a long pause and losing momentum. I felt like I was starting from scratch. But a few weeks ago, a good friend of mine, transformational coach Sean Aline, reframed my thinking. You're not starting from scratch, he said. You're starting from strength. You're building on your past experiences. Mind blown. That perspective shift was life-giving to me. And I reminded myself of it this past week when I was in a mental slump. The reality of our human experience is that the lessons that stick with us involve pain or struggle. We'd call them failures, but we appreciate them more and remember them profoundly. Winning and being successful by conventional measures feels great. Having an impressive number of clients and testimonials, winning awards, earning 7 figures, being influential. But those mountaintop experiences don't shape us like the ones we go through in the valley of our lives. When I measure my business accomplishments against the generally accepted yardstick of success, I come up lacking by many indicators. I haven't worked with hundreds of clients, but I've made a deep impact with the dozens I've worked with since 2014. Moreover, the past client experiences, which were less than ideal, inform my standard operating procedures today. When I recorded that interview 5 years ago, I was sitting on a finished manuscript that I was too scared to publish. But today, I've revised that manuscript based on my 5-year hiatus in the Valley, and the book is richer for it. It's even currently available for pre-order. I experienced vertical growth in my 5-year hiatus, except I didn't grow upwards or outwards. My growth was in depth and strengthening my roots. 5 years ago, I was building my social media presence on a Facebook page that was desperately hard to grow. I created a series of about 84 videos about writing books before I gave up. My views were abysmal, but there was a handful of people who did watch. They were enough to win me a few clients. Today, I have over 160 videos and almost 500 subscribers on YouTube. It's a far superior platform because my content is infinitely discoverable and searchable, and I literally get new subscribers and viewers every day. Like my Facebook videos before, my YouTube videos today contribute to generating leads for my business. 5 years ago, I launched my first group coaching program. I had 3 registrants. Even though the participants found it helpful, I thought it was a failure because I didn't have more people. I didn't bother trying again until now. Now, I'm gearing up to promote a new group program. And while I'm hoping for at least 5 participants, I'll consider it a success if I have at least 1. And I've already decided the next date I'll be opening enrollment after that. If you want to learn more about my forthcoming group book writing coaching experience when it's open for enrollment, type the word interested in the comments and I'll get that information over to you. I've had to do a lot of mental gymnastics to toss the mainstream definitions of success and establish my own. When I look back at where I was 5 years ago and where I am today, I'm both grateful to God and impressed with myself. I'm still here. I'm still passionate about what I do. I may not have served all the people that I'd like to serve yet, but I will. I haven't earned the threshold amount of money that will give me the financial and location flexibility I desire yet, but I will. I may not be where I want to be right now, but I'm certainly not where I was. I look back at my 5-year hiatus Valley experience with different eyes these days. It's okay to hit the pause button. It's okay to start again with the same thing or try something different. Just know that when you resume, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from strength. And real quick, before I wrap up today's thoughts, I typically insert links to my content, but you already know how to find me on YouTube. Today, I thought I'd share 2 pieces of content that I found encouraging in the last 2 weeks. One is an interview with my friend who shared this powerful insight with me. The other is from a coach and podcaster I've been following for a while. I hope they inspire your action this week. I'll leave the links in the description below. Here's to going from strength to strength. Your business book bestie, Denise Renee. If you found this video encouraging and helpful, please give it a like, drop me a comment, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Be sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if the thing that you paused was writing your book, I want you to check out this video next because it's going to be the perfect way to get started writing your book. Again, I'll see you on the other side.